Okay, so I'm going to go over one of my defenses for the map Viros. The idea behind this plan is that we're actually going to take advantage of the fact that Viros is split dominantly into this right and left side. And so we're going to take advantage of that by using a bit of a sacrificial plan. We're going to start by bringing our peasants up here on the right near the beach, and then telling them to go down to this point right at the start. Now the reason we're going to do this is actually to draw the enemy's focus down into this canyon. And what we're going to do with the alchemist's bomb is actually place it in this canyon right in the narrowest spot. This will actually slow the enemy down even more, because once enemies walk over the mine, they'll be knocked down by an explosion. Now, since this is just a diversion, we're going to move most of our army over here on the left. So we'll start by placing our monk on the bottom left point, which will guarantee that he places a stone ring around this, which will make it very difficult to defend, and further incentivizing the enemy to attack here on the right. And next, I think we're going to need some archers. So we're going to click on the priestess here and change her peasants to archers. Once they're there, we're going to move into position behind this pit of mud. Now the reason we're doing that is because the mud actually slows down anyone who walks through it, which will give our archers even more time to shoot the air enemies as they come. Okay, so now here's the really tricky part of our plan. We're going to come and take this top point once the enemy's taken the bait and followed the peasants into the canyon. So we're going to tell our monk to head on up here to the top point after 25 seconds. And then we're going to get our priestess up here too. Actually, we're going to take advantage of the priestess' special ability, Ice Wave, by sending her all the way down to this bottom right point through the canyon, making sure that her middle flag goes over this point. Now the reason we're going to do that is because her Ice Wave ability will send icy shards down the entire movement path that she has, and which will freeze any enemies that are caught in it. So this will ensure that we not only freeze enemies that are defending the point up here that we want to take, but it will also freeze enemies chasing the peasants down into the canyon. And we're going to set her to do that at 35 seconds. So she should arrive shortly after the monk, which will make sure that she freezes enemies at the right time. Alright, so this plan is looking pretty good. I think we've got a pretty good shot at keeping Viros. Alright, looks like the attacker has arrived. Let's see how our defense does. Just as planned, we've got our peasants heading down through the canyon to the bottom right point. And it looks like the attacker has decided to take the bait. Perfect. He sent 2 of his squads down there to chase the peasants down and take what seems to be an easy victory by taking the bottom right. But he has done something very smart. He's put his archers up there above the canyon to take down the peasants faster. Alright, well, it's 25 seconds. So here comes our monk, which will be closely followed by our priestess there, shooting her Ice Wave, which catches not only the ice ring, but also gets the units down at the bottom right fighting the peasants, which is going to slow them down even more. And so with the enemy troops occupied down in the canyon, hopefully we've got enough force to take this top point before he can send his units back. It's definitely looking like a close fight, but I think we might just pull through. And there we go, we got it. And with only 4 seconds left, we can hold the line and emerge victorious. With 2 points and he's only got 1, we win.